From Daily Forex, it's Chris. I'm looking at Bitcoin, and I've got Bitcoin dollar in front of you. More negativity again, as you can see. I've been saying for a couple days now we're likely to test 8,000, and it looks like that's becoming more likely by the moment. The question is, do we break down below, say, 7,900? And if we do, I think at that point we probably test 7,000, possibly 6,000. There's just no upward momentum in this market. You can see that the bounces are becoming less enthusiastic. Even if we bounce them, 8,000, I suspect 8,500 will be a bit of a ceiling. Now, looking against the yen, this is kind of an ironic chart. When I look at this, this looks exactly like gold. Not today, but once gold stopped falling and stabilized, really not doing much. And I find it ironic to look at this chart because so many of the Bitcoin community had quite a bit of fun with the gold traders out there talking about how gold moves a couple percent a year. It doesn't really go anywhere. And here we are, Bitcoin's doing the same thing. And I think this shows a real lack of enthusiasm in this market. There are some people out there still talking about Bitcoin going, at least in dollar terms, to 50,000, 100,000, but those people are becoming less and less relevant. I think what we're seeing now is a consolidation of the industry. The institutional money has gotten involved, and they will dampen the volatility. They do not want 20% moves a day, and that's all but over. So when you look at this chart, you have to realize that 700,000 has been important more than once, and I think we will go there again. 1.25 million has been massive resistance, but the thing I would point out is that we have bounced from the bottom of this range twice. And typically what will happen is you will respect the middle one way or the other. We respected the middle again this time, but I'd point out we didn't reach the highs this time. And generally that's a sign that something's wrong. So I think we are going to drift lower. 1 million still offering psychological resistance above in case we do pop. But I think we are going to drift lower. If we drift lower, 700,000 could be the target. If we break down below there, things could get ugly rather quickly. We are showing signs of a market that just has no interest in it. And the reason I keep track of Bitcoin yen is because 40% of the volume in the world is done in Japan, which means it's done in yen. I get that question every once in a while in the videos, like, why are you covering the yen? Well, you have to follow the money flow. You can buy Bitcoin in various currencies, and the yen is one of the biggest ones, with the exception of the dollar. So at this point in time, to me, it looks like we have more downside.